Tuesday, May 26th. Last weekend, Memorial Day weekend, I brought this bench out from the front yard. I like to move it around. It's by the back door, and I just stuck a spider plant on it. I think it's rather cute. Kind of a cute entrance. Then we bought all of these ferns, and this big one was expensive. But we are doing a project on the side of the house. I'm going to show you. We actually started this last year and ran out of steam. So hubby does not like mowing this small area. And so we've been trying to till it up, get it so that it angles down so the water flows away from the house. That's the hard part we're doing right now. And then we're going to fill it with hostas. We're going to split hostas from the yard and put those ferns in here. And we don't want to completely fill the space and make it inaccessible, but we're going to fill it with mulch, and that way he won't have to mow it. And it's got the red buckeye tree at the base. There is not much blooming in the front yard. These big old things that I've loved, the alliums, are getting ready to be done blooming. They're not so showy anymore. And I have a purple poppy mallow. It's been trying to grow that way, and I've been trying to encourage it to grow this way. The zinnias should take over and give lots of color, but I gotta wait for them to take off. This thing that I wondered whether it was a weed or not has a bud on it. So I'm excited to see what that turns out to be. That's just an annual. The surprise lilies, I need to cut those all back. They're done back, so that they should bloom in July. So whenever the zinnias we planted start pressing up on the top of the cups, that we put them out to protect them from the rain and the squirrels, I go ahead and lift them up. So there's not much blooming left in this bed. I need to cut those things back. But this is blooming really pretty next to the hosta. I actually really like that. And the rose in the front yard is getting past prime, and so we're going to have to be lopping it off soon. Gotta get in the front yard and do some deadheading and work. You'll remember this beautiful pot of tulips. They're getting to where they're pretty much died back, and you see the dirt's pretty low. So my plan is to get an annual, add more dirt on top after they died back. It's Monday, June 1st, and we went to the river on Saturday. Did not get anything done Sunday either because we are sunburned. But look at the purple poppy mallow in the front bed. It's really starting to bloom. I'm going to cut these back today And this plant that I wasn't sure what it was is now blooming. I'm not sure what it's called, but I do remember I took it out of my son's yard before he moved because I absolutely loved it there. So I'm excited about that. Purple poppy mallow is even on this side. It just spreads everywhere and I love it. Look how big the cabbage is getting in there. We did not get a chance to work on this project last weekend, but we did one day last week, and we put this fern in, so I'm really glad to see it's doing well. We have cardboard down, so in the evenings this week we're going to work on the rest of it. We have some more ferns to plant. The side bed in the front yard is not very showy right now, but these zinnias back here are going to bloom soon. They have buds, and the hosta has a bud. So the purple poppy mallow that I put in this bed where we took out the rose bush earlier has bloomed, so I'm excited. It should fill up this entire bed, but maybe not this year because it's its first year. And we're trying to save money by not buying annuals. And so you see the other zinnias we planted recently are getting bigger. So even though it's not showy now, it should be later. They're just so pretty in this white pot. So our patio haven. I've been sitting here a lot. It's so comfy. So I got myself some little bitty roses the other day. They're so cute and pretty. I like them. And the basil over here, I need to cut it because it's getting ready to flower. That is not a good thing. So I'm going to take a walk to see what we see. I always take a daily walk. So this is Missouri primrose in here. It's not blooming yet. And the zinnias are doing well. We've been taking the cups off of them. The baskets are really pretty. Actually, these baskets over here are really pretty as well. Oh, I'm excited. I saw this morning for the first time the banana plants are showing signs of life. Even this one out here. See, it's going to be getting its first leaf soon, which means it's really warming up. This was inside at work, and I stuck it here, and it's a spider plant. It was so cute when I put it there, but the leaves were not very dark, and I knew it would go in shock from inside to outside, and it did. I had to cut off a bunch of leaves, but I think it's going to recuperate. Oh my gosh, look at those weird things on the wisteria hanging down. Are they supposed to do that? They're like beans almost. Weird. This is just gotten beautiful. It does every year. I'm going to have to cut back these blooms that are now done. But the way it's poking through madly through that ladder I stuck in there, it's outrageous. Need to fix the water in the waterfall. Sounds pretty. My gosh, these smell so good. If you could only have smell-o-vision. Oh, my lands. This bush is always crazy. Oh, look. These have all died back. Time for me to put some dirt on it and plant an annual. I keep cutting these back. I got some more to cut. I think I'm going to try painting them soon. These, we got not as many things blooming, but kind of been in between. These lilies are going to bloom soon. Oh my goodness. The lemon balm. I mean, look with my hand. See how huge it is? Time to cut back again. This bee balm, you remember I did a test where, see how tall it gets? And a few weeks back I cut it off to see if it might bloom lower and shorter. And look how these, if I could get these out in the sun, are coming back, and I bet you they are gonna bloom shorter. So I wish I would have done that to more of them. But anyway, got lots of ditch lilies getting ready to bloom. Now this spiderwort is so funny. I'm telling you, last night it was gorgeous. It's all purple right here. Maybe it likes to bloom in the evening. These go on for a few weeks. They're really pretty. Evening primrose. But they looked better when they had the roses behind them, and the roses are not doing so well. They'll bloom again later this year. So, but we do have kind of a continuation and a pretty with the salvia, and the coreopsis is starting to bloom. It's got a lot of buds in it. And this purple poppy mallow is really starting to pop. It's just getting going though. More coreopsis. See these, got coreopsis down in here, and some sort of lily going to be blooming too. That's got a bud on it. See, we're getting ready to explode again. These, I wish these would bloom at the same time. The pink blooms before the popcorn, butter popcorn. And I'm gonna have to, I think, trim those back so they're even. These salvia are so pretty purple. Oh goodness. These are blooming for a long time, but there's not a whole lot blooming in the back 40. This is what we call the back 40. These lilies are gonna bloom soon. So lots going on, and I'm beginning to think these are pokeweeds and not zinnias, because those zinnias in the front yard are blooming much shorter. I think I'm gonna have to get Tubby to dig all those up. Hello, Mr. Robin. How are you? Are you gonna talk to me? Or are you gonna fly away? You're such a pretty robin. Oh, so anyway, I've kind of let my broccoli go past prime. Oh, that makes me sad. I've got to get out here and get it tonight, but some of them are probably just right. So, they're kind of crazy. I've just been too busy and burnt to get outside. The evening light is just hitting this so beautifully. Of course, it looks better in person. See the shadows? And it does in a camera. Hubby's watering, and it's like fern city. Big mound of ferns when you put them all together. Just cut my first broccoli harvest. They're not very big, but I let this one go, and it got too long. I knew last week I should pick it, and then I didn't. It takes two of us to do the cover, and we were too busy. And the weather was rainy, so I don't know if I can eat this or not. But this one is perfect. And this one I may have cut too early, but I didn't want it to turn into this. How fun is that? My first broccoli ever. Growing it anyway. I love broccoli.